Hey guys, it's Jen. Happy Holiday Monday. Hope everyone has had a great weekend and hopefully you're able to enjoy that amazing weather that we had because today's a little bit dreary. So, anyways, our girls are getting pretty antsy today. So, I instructed Craig to take them for a walk while I just got some paint supplies organized and then we're going to paint when they get back. So, but I just wanted to share some of the ideas with you in beforehand in case you were also thinking you might want to paint with your little one in the next few days and you wanted to add like a little extra spin on it. It is supposed to be rainy for the next few days. So, and once you finally get all the paint stuff out, the little ones love painting, so it usually does take up like a huge chunk of time. So anyways, if you want to start by reading a book, the book Monsters Love Color is a really cute little book just about some little monsters that have a lot of fun dribbling, exploring, dancing, mixing colors. It's a cute little introduction or segue into painting if you want to start with a book. And so we read the book online, so essentially we watched it. And this is the only aspect that the girls have been sort of part of, but we did sort of try to make some of our own monsters, and here's some of them. So all you can then do to make your own little monsters is you can take paints and put your own little dab of paint on it and then take a straw and then blow it, and then the paint kind of goes like every which way, and it does look like monsters, or at the very least it looks like little germs. Anyways, but you can kind of see that this one doesn't have much in the way of spray coming off of it because I did use acrylic paint and I think that was a little too viscous. So when we continue to do it, we're going to be using water-based paint, as I think that will spread a lot more easily and kind of have more of the desired effect for monsters that we would like to do. But then you can kind of decorate it after with, arms and legs or googly eyes or whatever, and those are pretty cute, all different colors. Okay, the other thing that we were going to do is usually when we paint, we just paint with paintbrushes, or we've done some finger painting or Q-tips or some sponge painting, but usually fairly traditional ways. So I thought it might be fun today just to explore with some different sort of textures to paint with. Now, some of these are traditional textures that you would think of that you would use maybe to explore with painting, and others not so much. But we just wanted to see kind of what the effects are. So we have our butcher block paper down. Again, I got a massive roll of it, comes in handy all the time. If we're just painting and having fun and kind of doing like exploration, I don't always put it on paper that is like nice paint paper. Instead, we just kind of explore with this. If we like it, we can keep it. If not, we'll just recycle it when we're finished. So we have that down, and I have paints ready. And I just kind of have an array sort of ready for the girls of different supplies and different materials that they can try to paint with. Now, I did get these clothespins, which are also great for fine motor for your little ones. If the girls would rather use these to grasp the objects and also not get their hands as dirty, not necessary, obviously, but also helpful. So your little one can grab that, dip that in the paint. So I'll just kind of quickly show you some of the different supplies that I found within my craft cupboard and just sort of around my house. And yeah, we'll just kind of see what kind of fun we can have just kind of exploring different paints. Children learn through their senses, so it's really kind of cool to paint with different objects. You can also then have the opportunity to talk about the objects, how they feel, what they look like. You can use some descriptive words, so it's kind of a cool way to bring on different conversation and just kind of explore other things. So let me just quickly show you some different items that I put out. So I have a bow, gift wrapping bin, just some pom-poms, saran wrap, just scrunched, or sorry, not saran wrap, I do have saran wrap, but tin foil just scrunched together, some little decorative ball things that I have a lot of, and I don't care if they get painted, just some different fabrics, just to try to see what kind of effect we can get from that. I have a real flower from a mum, fake flowers, some Q-tips. Sorry, I do have Q-tips as well, but some pipe cleaners that I've just kind of put in some squiggly fun ways to see what happens. Feathers. These little brick toys that are used for building, they can just easily be washed. Could also use Lego. I'll probably get some Lego out as well that can easily be washed. Some Easter kind of grass, saran wraps, cotton balls, makeup wipe, some pipe cleaners that I've just cut into fun little ways. We can try that. some yarn, and again, balloons, because we're still on the big balloon train. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Friday's video, because we did lots of exploration with balloons. So we had lots of balloons around this weekend. So yeah, so we're gonna just try these, have paint ready, and just kind of try to see what happens. We'll just see how the girls enjoy kind of painting with different non-traditional objects, and kind of different the effects we can take. I also got out some stencils, assortment of stencils, so we'll just see where that takes us. I find that sometimes that's how creativity is brought on, when you just kind of put out different things and they're used in non-traditional ways, and it just kind of brings on other activities. So who knows where this will go. Okay, the last thing I thought I'd do, just to kind of, the teacher and me couldn't resist just putting a little bit of math in there. So I just took a butterfly stencil, and I just cut up a few different papers in different colors, and then folded them all in half to represent the line of symmetry. And then we can just kind of, it doesn't have to feel like a math talk or a math discussion, just kind of talk about how they're identical on both sides. So what your child will do is take the plain butterfly, paint whatever shape you choose, as long as it's symmetrical. You can put it down the middle, then paint whatever, just as I did, squish it together, and then when you open it, voila, it will be symmetrical. So, I mean, you can do that with hearts. There's so many different shapes you can do it with, but the whole point is that the child sees that they're identical on both sides. So, anyways, just thought I'd share some of the fun little ideas that we're doing today. Definitely a great day for painting, as it's sort of so soggy out, and the girls could really use an outlet right now, I think, for their energy. So yeah, send me any pics if you do anything fun, and I hope you have some fun exploring paint on your own. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.